Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to our English first class. Today we'll continue the lesson Verbs present tense. We have learned what is simple present tense, and today we'll study the present continuous tense. As you know, the present continuous tense will be used for an action that continues for a period of time at the time of speaking. If it is continuing at the time of speaking, we use present continuous tense. If it is happening at the moment of talking, we use simple present tense, but if it is continuing, we use present continuous tense. So we'll see the structure and how to use it, where to use it. As we know, the structure of the sentence is, in affirmative sentence, the present continuous structure is subject plus is, am or are, that is helping verbs, plus ing form of the verb, and if there is an object in the sentence, object. That will be the structure of the sentence. And in negative, it will be subject is, am or are, plus not, and ing form of the verb, plus if there is an object, it will be object. In interrogative sentence, there is an yes or no question. First, the auxiliary verb is, am or are, plus subject plus ing form of the verb. Then if there is an object, it will be object. And negative interrogative sentences, auxiliary verbs first is, am or are, plus subject plus not, then ing form of the verb. Last, if there is an object, it will be object. Interrogative sentences starting with WH words, the question will be, as I told you before, you have to place WH word before yes or no question. That is the only difference between yes or no question and WH question. So, as we have already framed in yes or no question, auxiliary verb starting, and before that you have to place WH word. One example is given there. What is she not watching? Or if it is a positive WH question, what is she watching? That will be the question. Okay, I think that it will be clear for you. We use present continuous tense to tell about an action at the moment of speaking. If it continues at the moment of speaking, we use present continuous tense. For example, here I'm playing football. That continues for a period of time. So there is a continuous action at the moment of speaking. So for such actions, we use present continuous tense. See the structure of affirmative sentence with this example. When you use first person, I am playing. If it is second person, you are playing. Short form is you are playing, we are playing, they are playing. And for the third person, he is playing, she is playing, it is, or she's, his. That is short form, contracted form. So for the affirmative sentence, this is the structure of present continuous tense. Look at this example. The question is, what is she doing? She is drawing a picture at the moment. That means it continues. Drawing, you know that definitely it will continue for a certain period of time. So it denotes an action that continues for a certain period of time. So we use present continuous tense there. What is Tweety doing? It's flying. It is flying for a certain period of time. See how this ing is added along with the verbs. For example, listen. Along with that, you have added just ing, and die. You see the change in the spelling when you added ing. Di is changed into dy ing, dying. Right, you see, when it is used ing form there, you have omitted e and you have used there ing. Hop, double P is used when you convert it into ing form. Travel. Double L. L is doubled there. Can you say how ing will be added along with these words without getting an answer? Begin, how to use it. Rub, listen, lie, swim, study, happen, get, use, admit, try, decide, come, put, etc. Here you have the answer for that. Begin, and N is doubled there. Beginning. Rub, B is doubled. Listening, lying, you see the change of spelling of lie. Swimming, M is doubled. Studying, happening. Getting, double T. Using, admitting, trying, deciding, coming, putting. You see many of the spellings are doubled when you use ing form. Let's see the usage of present continuous tense. It is used for an action which are happening at or around the time of speaking. For example, when we use this, we will be using the adverbs like now, nowadays, etc. Now I am doing the washing up. Now the adverb is used there, but it is continuing there. She is working very hard nowadays. It is a continuous action nowadays. And also we use it for temporary situations. I am studying with a friend at this moment. It continues at this particular moment. That is a temporary situation. It will be changing the next moment. It's used for the actions that is happening at present. They are dancing right now. It continues for a certain period of time. It's also used for changing or developing situations. For example, his English is getting better. It's getting colder. Or his situation is getting worse. Okay, for that means if it is an improving situation or developing, we use continuous tense. Another usage is fixed arrangements in the near future. If it is already fixed, we can use present continuous tense. They are getting married next week, already planned. Then we can use present continuous tense there. Examples are given here for using present continuous in temporary situations. They normally play tennis. That is, normally means if it is happening regularly, which tense will be used? Simple present tense. But this week they are skating. There is a changing of situation, temporary arrangement. For that we use present continuous tense. If it is happening regularly, we use simple present tense, whereas if there is a temporary change, we use continuous tense. We also use it for changing situations. For example, yesterday it was very sunny. That is simple past. Today it's raining more and more. It's a continuous action for today, but there is a changing situation there. There we will use present continuous tense. Here is an example for using the tense, present continuous tense for the future arrangements. They are celebrating a party next week. Already they planned, but it is happening in the future, but we can use the present continuous tense as it is already planned. I told you that time expressions or adverbs will be used with present continuous tense. These are some of the adverbs that can be used along with present continuous tense. Now, at the moment, at present, today, nowadays, this week, etc. When you see this, there is definitely, it should be understood that you must use the present continuous tense. Means when you come to higher classes, you have a lot of works based on tenses. When you see these adverbs, you have to make it sure that you have to use the present continuous tense with these words, these adverbs. Here are some examples of present continuous tense that is used. First example is she is reading a book. It continues for a certain period of time. So we use continuous tense, the present continuous tense. She is crying. for a certain period of time. So we use the present continuous tense. What is he doing here? He is watching TV. He is doing it for a certain period of time. So we use the present continuous tense. Where is he going now? He is going to school. There we use present continuous tense. I told you that present continuous tense can be used with adverbs. They are wearing t-shirts and mini skirts today. Today is the adverb there. With that, if it is a continuous action, we can use present continuous tense. This is a conversation out loud to see you. Are you busy? Okay, answer is unfortunately I'm rather busy. I'm painting my flat this week. That's a continuous action for 1 week. This week is the adverb used there. So with that we have to use present continuous tense. I have told you that this present continuous tense will be used to say a developing action. Okay, the question is, what is wrong with our planet? It's getting warmer. Okay, that is a developing phenomenon that is happening these days. So we use the present continuous tense. Same usage is here also. What's wrong with the air we breathe? It's becoming more and more polluted. It's a developing situation that happens. So we use present continuous tense. I told you that if we already have planned something, we are able to use present continuous tense. So are you going to the party on Friday? That means, have you planned? That's the question. If it is already planned, we can use present continuous tense. It's also a planning. We are leaving tomorrow. That means already we have planned about the future. So we can use the present continuous tense. Just for recalling, affirmative sentence, the form is subject plus is, am or are plus V1 plus ing. For example, I am sleeping, he is sleeping, she is sleeping, you are sleeping. And in negative sentences, subject plus is, am or are plus not plus verb plus ing. I am not singing, he is not singing, you are not singing, or you aren't singing, etc. Spelling changing rules. Most verbs just take ing. That means you have to just add ing, and verbs ending in e, it replaces or it drops e, and we use ing along with it. And verbs with short vowels and one consonant double the consonant, means if it is ending in consonant sound, for example, run, n is consonant sound, so we use double spelling. Swim, m is consonant sound, so it doubles. Travel, l is consonant sound, so it doubles, and we add ing form along with it. Cancel, it ends with l, that is a consonant sound, so it doubles. So the spelling will be cancelling, double l ing. And verbs ending in ie changes it to y. For example, lie, ly ing, die, dy ing. These are the spelling rules for changing into ing forms. Children, with this we complete this lesson. Please do the exercise on page number 57. Then 58, 59, 60. This exercise you complete in your textbook. You will be given the right answers today evening itself, so that you can copy it, and please prepare for your quarterly exam very well. Okay, all the best and study well.